Right, back on the plot. I've finished my peas off now. In the last video you saw 2 trenches either side, one there and one here, and I'd put horse manure in the bottom, and on top of that I'd soaked my peas, and on top of that I'd put the peas. So I sprinkled 3 packs of peas. It's quite a lot of peas on this. This is about 7.4 meters long, both these pea trenches, so it's 14.5 meters long of peas. Hopefully they normally come up, don't seem to have any problems with them. These staples are painted orange. I stabbed them into the middle of the trench. And then I just hook the chicken wire on top and tie it at the bottom. I shall tie it in the middle as well. Tied it with blue string. And the peas grow up that. These long canes that I've stabbed all the way along, I tie string along them and hook it round, so I've got lines of string going all the way down, and that stops the pigeons landing on top of the mesh. Yeah, and I'll tie that string as high as the peas go, because the peas will grow up to about here even though they're dwarf, and I'll just keep tying the string up, and then the pigeons can't land on it, and if a pigeon can't land on anything it shouldn't bother the peas. It never has done. In the next video or later on you'll see that I run chicken wire about at the bottom, probably about 1.5 foot out, and again I stick canes up that and run string along it. It seems like quite a big job to do, but it doesn't take long. It keeps the pigeons off. You haven't got to net it, and it just works. Well, it works for me anyhow. So there's my 2 rows of peas. You can see the 8-foot canes, which will have string run along it soon, just to keep the pigeons off, and it'll all unfold. You won't understand what I'm saying, probably because I'm from Norfolk, but in time I'll put the mesh around the bottom and I'll show you that as well. So that's the peas. About 2 inches down. I've slug pelleted in the pea trench with the peas, and I've sprinkled a few slug pellets on top. Carrot box, that's finished. As you can see, vermiculites all the way in. I've chucked 3/4 of a bag of vermiculite in there. That's how you should use vermiculite. This sprinkling vermiculite on top of seeds, I think it's a waste of time. Well, it is a total waste of time. Vermiculite needs to be in the compost where it's doing its job for the roots to get hold of. I've stuck these metal hoops on, screwed them on, and I've just put some wire on top just for the net curtain. I'm going to have a net curtain up and over, and around this lip I shall have some bungee cords around there holding the netting right tight, so to keep the carrot fly out. And we'll have a few carrots. I shall just cast the carrot seed in there, and whatever grows is what we'll get, and we'll eat it. I've part painted these barrels, just to, got to give them another coat yet, but that's just to well, tone it down a bit from the other end of the allotment, so you don't see these blue bloody barrels. They need another coat yet. Don't want to use the black rubber paint anymore, it's quite expensive. I'll just chives are coming up. Might get the rotavator out and get this bit here ready for the onions. I might do that today actually, might do it now. Broad beans, they're all coming now. Well, I'm hoping they'll all come. I'm sure they will. I always panic because I'm not going to come. So that's the plot, getting ready. I'm going to stick cabbages and sprouts in this bit. So anyhow, that's the peas. Look at my other video and you'll see the trenches with the manure in, and then I just stabbed these orange stakes in just to go and over it again. Put the chicken wire down, tied it at the bottom, hooked it on the hooks, tied it at the bottom with blue string, and then stabbed these canes in to tie string along horizontally. And that's that. Leaks to it. What's going on in here? Walk and stick cabbage, or kale as they call it. That's coming along. Calabrese. Sowed that last year, that calabrese. It's coming on alright. Leeks need picking up. Shallots have just started to sprout. I should water them again today. This box that was, I left the bloody soil in, it's going soft. But it's not soft. Not totally rotten. But it's pretty bad. But I've painted that, it's had 3 or 4 coats in that now. So we'll line that with some plastic, ready for my leeks. That's about it, I think. Yeah, that's it for this one. Thanks for subscribing, thanks for watching. Watch more than 2 seconds, wouldn't you? Be helpful. And I'm going now. So see you later, bye.